Welcome back to Deep Fried, boys.
What a way to start the episode to immediately bend over backwards on top of your bird friend.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I was about to turn that TV down a little bit so it doesn't get caught up.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Feed them cavemen the oogle boogles.
I forgot they're just like eating whatever the fuck they can put in their mouths.
Well, fuck yeah! Like they're hungry. They're eating dirt, but we gonna give them some burgers.
I mean, if you can, things that we loosely must call burgers.
I mean, it's better than dirt. Yay! He's all happy now. Yay!
You're cool.
Now we gotta feed the other two.
I don't know what that
I mean, well, that's because you're speaking from the perspective of a former food poisoned person.
God, I didn't even think about that, actually. Oh, God, fuck.
Yeah.
These people are gonna have some really gnarly stomach pain.
I mean, it can't be worse than eating rocks and dirt.
I don't know. I feel like I would have rather have eaten rocks and dirt than have fucking horrid food poisoning and, as we said in the last episode, pissing out of my ass.
God. Yeah, you toot that horn.
But yeah, so I was gonna talk about this in the last episode, but we didn't have enough time. Because Stefan brought up the He-Man Netflix series that's coming out.
Yeah.
And, so when I was younger, this is like one of my favorite memories of like just Christmas time when I was younger, was like, my dad would always make this really cool thing where he would get me toys and shit for Christmas, but he would always like set up a display for them around the tree.
Okay.
So like this one year, he bought me a bunch of G.I. Joe dolls, right?
Okay.
And like, so to give me these toys, he literally set them up so that they were like fucking rappelling down the tree. They had like a couple of them all like propped up, like taking like, scope of the area on their guns and shit. Like he had a bunch of them on the ground, like all combat ready. It was like super cool. I loved it when he would do this shit for me. Okay. But this one time, and like this was back, I think when Cartoon Network was running the He-Man cartoon, like the newer one, and he bought me a Castle Grayskull, like the big Castle Grayskull playset, and bought me a He-Man. I believe he bought me a Skeletor, and I think he bought me like one or two other characters.
Okay. From
the He-Man series, and he had it set up so that the Castle Grayskull, because it was like the thing that like was. If I can find it, I'll throw like a picture of it up on screen for people at home. Maybe they'll recognize it. I don't know. But like, it was this really cool thing where like it was the front of Castle Grayskull, and it had these like two sections that would like fold in from the back that you could open up, and it had like little like flooring you could pull off the wall and like set up and like have like a little play area. It had like a fucking door that like could sense what toy was standing in front of it, and if you. I think it was like if you had anyone but He-Man, it would have them stand on this like platform that was like adjacent to the door, and the platform would just like open up and they would drop.
Oh.
And like, but if you had He-Man and you had him sit in front of the door, the fucking door would open and there was just there was the fucking He-Man sword, the Sword of Power, just in there on the wall, and you could pull it out and give it to the He-Man, and you could like hold it and shit. And like every time my dad, he only did it like a handful of times, but every time my dad did that was like peak Christmas. Like that was perfect for me. Like, so I don't know if any of y'all at home have kids and you guys celebrate the Crim Cram, I would absolutely recommend doing that. Like
taking things out of their boxes.
Well, I mean, they're fucking kids.
NRFB.
No, you know what? Let kids fucking play with their toys, guys. Don't do that. But no, like I think that's a really neat idea because it's just like it. I don't know. For me, that made those Christmases magical. Just being able to come like. I don't think I was sleeping in my parents' basement at the time. I think I was still in one of the hallway rooms. But like, I don't know, like coming out of my room and going into the living room and just seeing the tree fucking decorated all up, having all of my like new toys and shit just like positioned in these like really cool like intricate like stances and shit. That was cool. I loved that. What are we doing here?
I mean, we're walking through shit on the shit pipe.
Isn't that oil?
It's purple.
I really hope that's just oil. I really, really hope it's just oil.
You know, you can hope, but I don't know that means you'll.
Are you gonna tell me to wish in one hand and piss out of my ass in the other one?
What the fuck? Oh.
Oh! I'm not gonna be able to do the high pitched no. No. Yeah, I can't do that right now. I'm sad.
Well,
maybe next week.
Oh, that's right. We're going around to the back end.
Oh fuck! What are we doing here?
This is furthering of Pants Quest.
Oh yeah, because we haven't gotten the fucking we haven't gotten the washing machine transformation.
I don't think we've even
yet.
gone to the second floor yet. We haven't gone to level 2.
Oh yeah, I think this is actually where we were starting to make those Get Backer references or whatever. Slayers.
Yeah. No, you were right the first time. Get Backers.
Which is funny because when we recorded this, I distinctly remember saying Slayers first, and then you corrected me with Get Backers.
Oh yes, Get Backers is fucking phenomenal. I need them to give it the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment.
There's a lot of anime that need the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment.
Yep.
Honestly, fuck any of them. Just give me literally any anime. I'll watch it. I'll watch it brand new.
I'm really fucking upset that out of all the ones they could do it to, they chose the one that was made by the pedophile, and we're getting fucking Rurouni Kenshin again.
Are we getting Rurouni Kenshin again?
Yes, a brand new animation from the ground up remake.
Didn't we already get one?
No, we got the movies.
Oh yeah.
And those were live action. No, we're getting a new fucking anime, completely done. They're doing a dub and everything. And, I mean, I will give props where props are due. Most, if not all, of the English dub cast are donating a portion, if not all, of their entire salary to, like, foundations that fight, for, like, to protect kids.
Oh, look, it's a friend.
But, like, honestly, the best situation would have just been to not give the creator more money. And so, yeah. Like, whatever. But, I mean, cool. I guess we're getting that. But, like,
I love how dejected and just uninterested. Like, yeah, cool, I guess we're getting that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll go back to the ones that I think should get it. So, obviously...
Like Slayers...
Slayers, actually, no. Slayers is pretty well complete. The only thing that I would want out of a Slayers remake would be is if they took all of the random, like, unconnected timelines and, like, put it all in one cohesive story that didn't have any weird, like, retcons and stuff in it. Like, I would be okay with that. But, I really want it to happen, because we're already getting a new Berserk adaptation. Again, already. It's made by the people that made the Devil May Cry and Castlevania ones, though, so I think it's gonna be cool.
Oh, really? We're the Netflix people?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but but I'm pretty sure it was them. The art style definitely looks very similar. It's 2D animation.
Speaking of Castlevania, we definitely need to play some Castlevania games on the channel.
Yeah.
Because, like, so whenever we usually test out equipment, I always, like, opt for us to play, like, Castlevania or something, because it's a very, like... It's a game that doesn't really require too much of a commitment. So, like, we can just turn it on, play it for, like, a stage or two, and then be like, alright, cool, that's good enough, and then we can just turn it off and move on. But every time we do, I'm always just like, man, it'd be kind of cool if we just sat down and just played Castlevania. And plus, with the Castlevania collection, we can just kind of, like... We can do, like, save states, so we don't get fucking shoved all the way back to the beginning of a level. Yeah. Every time we fucking, like, lose all of our lives.
I still want to see if you can beat the OG version of Bloodstained, because there's 2 of them now.
Oh, you mean the 8-bit one?
Yeah, there's 2 of those 8-bit ones now. 2 whole games. And we played a little bit of the first one, but none of the second one.
By the way, Igarashi, how about we make fucking OD a playable character in fucking Bloodstained? Like, you know, or you know, better yet, because I can actually ask communities to do this and not the creator, who definitely does not watch our channel, probably doesn't watch anything with purely English voicing and no subtitles. So I'm not going to pretend to know what his English comprehension skills are. But yeah, the Bloodstained modded community, you guys should, like, totally mod the game so that you can play as OD. So that way we can use the palette mod and then just play as Alucard. Did you know that exists?
Palette mod?
Yeah, so there is actually a mod of the game that takes OD's model and like changes all of his colors so that he's just Alucard.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's like, and dude, like we were talking when we played the game way back when that like he looks just like Alucard.
Well, yeah, because
No,
he's voiced by Robbie
No,
Belgrade.
no, he looks like him, like, entirely. Like, it's literally, he has the exact same model and everything. It's just he has a different colored outfit. That's it. So, because if you give him the palette swap, he looks just like him 100%. Like, so, like, if they made him playable somehow, through mods or fucking the people behind Bloodstained just fucking grew a pair and just decided to let him be playable, you know, I would accept that too. Like, you could literally just use that mod and he would look just like Alucard. It would be like you were just playing Symphony of the Night in 3D.
Yeah, but the whole point of Bloodstained is that it's not Symphony of the Night.
Okay, but I want it to be Symphony of the Night. Are you really saying you wouldn't want to play as OD in that game?
No,
Why
it's
not?
entirely not a Castlevania game. Like, it's a spiritual successor, and it's same gameplay wise, but like the story is an original one all its own, and it's about Miriam and her story.
I know, but there's also other characters you can play as that aren't Miriam, and you're okay with playing as them, but you don't want to play as OD.
I mean, I haven't played as them either.
Why not? They have their own story modes.
They weren't out when we beat it, and we've literally never opened the game again since we beat it the first time.
You never just sat down and played it yourself?
Nope.
Wow.
Not even once.
Man, I couldn't not do that.
And I kickstarted the fucking thing. Like, it was great for playing through once, but then I wanted to wait for new modes to come out, but those new modes took like a goddamn decade to...
Did they ever release the multiplayer one?
Nope, it's still not there.
Is it coming, though?
They've said so for the past 5 years, but
Jesus.
who knows?
But yeah, like, I think that would be really neat, because, like, I mean, it would obviously be weird, because, like, they would have to find some way to, like, I guess, they'd have to find some way to, like, finagle the cutscenes, I guess, because, like, you're not playing as Miriam, you're just playing as OD. But I think that'd be neat. I would absolutely play through that game again, being able to play as a dude. Because, like, back when I was younger, I used to mod the fuck out of, like, Kingdom Hearts all the time. And I always wanted to play as the characters that the game wouldn't let you play as. So, like, being able to play as a character that the game tells me I'm not allowed to play as is just me going, haha, fuck you. This is me now.
Yeah.
So, like, if I could get an OD mod to let me play as him, because he has enough animations in the game to be playable. He has a running animation, a jumping animation, an attacking animation. He has spells that would maybe be a little difficult, but I feel like you could pull that off. And then just, like, I'll just use the palette swap mod, and I can just play as Alucard in the game. And it would be like playing a fucking 3D version of Castlevania. You know, the good 3D Castlevania, not, you know, fucking Lords of Shadow.
I mean, honestly,
spoopy.
like, I know you've got this big gripe with it, but what little that I played of it is streaming, I liked okay.
The story's fucking horrible.
Because he's Satan and also Dracula?
No, there's a lot about the game that's really dumb. Like, you would have to play it to actually, like, get it.
I mean, it was good enough that it got a sequel greenlit, and
Yeah,
also a spin-off.
Yeah, then that sequel did fucking worse. Like, exceptionally worse.
Well, in the sequel, he would know he's Dracula, right? So
No, they're like gameplay-wise, it was pretty bad.
it's not just another God of War?
No, they literally, like, force in stealth segments. And if you're caught during the stealth segments, you die instantly.
For Castlevania?
Yeah. If they had stuck to the God of War clone stuff, they would have been okay, actually. But it's like they didn't. It's really dumb. They also made Trevor into Alucard in this one.
Trevor? Like
Yeah.
They made him a vampire?
Yeah, he's Alucard in this one. He's also apparently Gabriel's, like, direct descendant. Instead of being, like, 3 descendants down from him. And then Simon is Trevor's son.
So Simon is also... So there are no Belmonts that are humans in this
Well, no,
war. They're all vampires.
Simon is, just not Trevor.
How can a non-vampire be born from a vampire?
He was born before Trevor turned into a vampire.
But
It's a lot.
But he was Dracula from birth. Like
No, Gabriel was technically Dracula from birth. But not
right,
really.
and so anybody born of him would already be a half vampire.
It is a lot of convoluted bullshit. Trust me, it would take me a while to go through it. But yeah, I did not like it. What are we doing here, Stefan? We haven't talked about the game in a minute. What are we doing here?
I'm collecting notes and trying to find my way to the second floor because by this point I have figured out that we are trying to do. Oh no, wait, no, I'm not trying to go to floor 2 just yet. I opened this. I'm gonna go down here and get a new move.
All right, let's see if you can do it correctly. Let's see if you got this.
Yeah, open up that dang.
Or hold on,
lid.
could you do it yet? No, you couldn't do it yet.
No, because I was a fool. I put Kazooie back in my backpack before it was the time to. He said, no, fuck off, heck off. Come back without the bird.
But at least he healed you, so it's okay there.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatevs.
And then I made it, like, even more stupid. I could have... There's a split pad in that room I could have used, but I had to...
You decided to go the hard way?
Yeah.
This is a very ranty episode, I've noticed.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're gonna have those sometimes. It's good to get the ranting out. But yeah, I want to play a Castlevania game on the channel, though. I think that would be really fun. I don't mind playing Symphony of the Night at some point.
I've played it and beaten it so many times in my life, I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest.
What, it's Symphony?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I can't get sick of it. It's too fun.
I also dislike 2D Metroids a lot. Like, not because I love Metroid conceptually as a series, but Prime has ruined me on the 2D ones to the point that, like, while I can play them, after I've played them exactly one time and beaten them, like, they hold no surprise for me anymore. Like, I don't know. When you're feeling rather low, I know a place that you can go. See, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I missed it. It was just, you know what? In fact, do for me, do a cut. Actually, rewind.
No, but like I don't know, like I can't be like that. I guess I don't know how to really describe it other than then you have like fucking stink cloud that just follows you for
The deathly fart.
For some fucking reason.
Gives me gas.
But yeah, like I don't know. I like 2D games too much. Like I like all games. I just like games. I just like video games, except sports games. Those aren't video games. Those are stupid, poopy.
You're telling me that you are disrespecting Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam?
That's not a sports game, Stefan. That's an art, okay? Which we will also be playing that on the channel for sure. And what's funny though is me and Stefan, and we'll probably talk about this on that episode too. But I am okay with repeating myself sometimes. We have like a team composition that we always pick every time we play the game. But the downside to this is that it's been like, and not 1 week since you looked at me, okay? Not 1 week, but it's been like years since we've played the game, so I don't 100% remember what our team comp is. I want to say I was the guy who had fucking the one blonde white dude.
Yeah, I know I had D-Train.
Yeah, no, like, those are like the only ones we fucking remember. Neither of us picked Charles Barkley. We picked like other characters.
Sir Charles was off limits. He was too OP.
Well, yeah, because like
those negative B-ball protons.
Well, no, and it's like I'm pretty sure he was like Michael Jordan was in this fucking Space Jam video game where he just has the best stats in the entire fucking game. So it's like you don't pick Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is the king upon the throne who watches you play the game.
Yeah.
Like, you don't pick the king. I was gonna say that's like picking Elvis Presley to play Guitar Hero, but I was like I couldn't remember if he played guitar or if he just sang.
Who? Elvis Presley?
Yeah, didn't he play guitar too?
Kind of.
I cannot remember. I'm not like an old rocker kind of dude, so I don't really pay attention to a lot of that stuff. But no, yeah, like I think that was it, right? Wasn't Charles Barkley like? Didn't he have like the best fucking stats in the entire game or some shit?
Pretty
like,
sure, yeah.
What is up with that? Like, why do y'all?
I mean, it's his game.
But that doesn't matter.
Listen, if you want to put my name on this game, I gotta be the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
God damn it.
Standing on a car, finger in the air.
Is that,
I don't know the rest of the
I was
song.
about to say, is that like the... Oh, yeah, I remember this part. You remember this part, Stefan?
Yes, I remember
Yep.
this part.
This was the fun part. You made it, and then that.
Yes.
Yeah, Stefan made a poopy. Or an oopsie, not a poopy. And then he still couldn't climb out. What is the point of those spring shoes, then? Like,
So,
are they just to fuck with you? Is that what it is?
no, I am pretty sure that... So, I'm pretty sure that there is a way to... Because you're right, that is a banjo fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, unless you go in from the ladder to the left there. I mean, I can't think of any other way you would get in there.
So I know that there is you can hop across there's like a potato.
Hold on, hold that thought. The episode's over.
Boy,